Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Going okay.
That's good.
Just need the weather 2 more weeks, and then my schedule will free up, which will be nice.
Oh, yeah, that'll be nice for sure.
Yeah.
Free up for all the cold weather.
I mean, yeah.
I think I was just checking out the forecast and it looks like some rain on a lot of days, and I'm like, eh.
I have an
prefer-
umbrella, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, I prefer without the rain, just the cool days, but I do like the eerie feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Did you survive the hot sauce?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I used to go to a burrito place with my Sri Lankan friend all the time, and I outpaced her with spice, so...
Oh, wow, okay. Not a problem.
Yeah. Playing any new games lately?
Nothing really new.
That's fair.
Trying to think if I downloaded anything on the PlayStation. I guess I tried Space Engineer, but it was making me motion sick.
Fair. I have 2 games in my backlog right now. One's an RPG, so that's Metaphor. So if you've ever played like an SMT Persona-esque game, it's like the high fantasy version of that. And then Silent Hill 2. I really want to play the remake. I just haven't had the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it hard to get into a new game.
Yeah, that's also fair.
I did I did recently play. I've never played Dead Space, but like
Ooh, it's so
it was
good.
it was a monthly thing on the the remaster version on the PlayStation. So I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm gonna play it, and I'm like, ooh, yeah,
Hello.
I enjoyed it.
Hello. Oopsie.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
I forgot again.
I mean, we had like a little bit of a busy week, so I get ya.
Yeah, we all basically hung out on the weekend, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Hello.
Hello.
Good day.
Always everybody.
Yes. Good.
Okay. Can't wait for the weekend, but yeah.
What do you mean? The weekend just happened.
It's because it's report card season, so I need that time to mark.
Fun.
Yeah.
Every day's the weekend when you're unemployed.
That's also fair.
Yeah. I know that feeling.
Aren't you employed?
For your information, I lost my job twice in the past year, so don't even.
Oof.
It happens.
It does happen.
Sorry.
Hello.
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 So Cody, there may be conditions to your return.
What does that mean?
Oh, that means you're not going back.
Thank God.
Actually, it was basically along the lines of if we rehire him, he's on your team, and I was like, okay.
That's a good condition.
I was like, yes, somebody I don't have to fucking put up with.
That's awesome, then.
Yeah, I fail to see how that's a bad condition at all.
Great condition. You should have, like... I don't even
I
know.
had to make it sound awful, right? Like,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on.
That's fair.
I'm horrible.
To come back, you need to be with Bruce.
I would
Actually,
decline.
Bruce.
actually, Bruce was for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
really?
I'm a good employee.
He was literally like, yeah, I mean, Cody was going through some shit at the time when the attendance stuff came into question. But aside from that, his stats were excellent.
Yeah, but he talks shit about everything. I never had a conversation with him, I don't think.
No?
No.
My God, the attendance stuff was me being in the hospital until the early hours of the
In
morning
the
with my grandma.
hospital, moving.
With my grandma.
Like, there was
Oh,
like 3 or 4 different things
grandma.
going on at that time.
Life happens.
Right?
Hail, Travis.
Oh, yeah.
Hail.
Hell.
Fail.
Good word.
Ew.
Fail.
Hospital time is unacceptable by Geek Squad standards.
You're right. When I can bring a laptop in there.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not dying, you're on the clock. Welcome back to The Lost Champion, where we last
Geek
left
Squad.
off. The...
Sorry. That was
Yeah,
delayed.
true. Thanks, Guy.
Mhm.
Uh,
You ruined it.
when we last left off, the party had entered into the ruins of the Hall of Yggdrasil and had seen a few visions, looked around a bit, seen the quote unquote star map or battle map of their little universe. And as they explored, they found a hidden room where they are currently locked into battle with a giant mech.
Walked into the ship.
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. And we will hop straight back into it.
We have detected you're using an unsupported system or browser. Nice.
All right. So, when we last left off, it was the Guardian's turn. On the start of the Guardian's turn, we're going to roll 7. Okay, so he's going to position himself right here. He's going to clonk, 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 walk up to you guys. And he will... you will see, as a bonus action, he's going to lift his arm up, and you'll see it rotate mechanisms again. And then he will blast flame out like this. The flames will wash up against Elben's crystalline shield.
Yes.
However, everyone else will be taking... must make a dex save. The DC for it is 14. Okay, so deck save, please, from those in this area.
Yo. Am I in that area?
You sure are,
Oh,
guy.
oh, hey!
Nice.
Hey, man.
All right, you take half the damage. So you're going to take
10.
10 damage.
Okay.
Guy, you
Wait.
don't get out of the way at all.
Why did my deck... No. No. Okay.
Okay, you take 19 damage.
Oh.
The guards need to make deck saves. Elben?
Right. Where's their dex?
All right, they both fail. Both take 19 damage.
Where's Ramras?
I got punted. I'll be there next turn.
He did.
Okay. Oh, there he is on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I have just enough movement to hit there. So
Huh.
And that
Where's
brings
his
us
inspector's cap?
to Riel's turn.
Okay. I still can't make it to him, so I'll go here, and I'm going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to. Can I see my crash down?
I think it's a 25-foot cone, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, this. Actually, we need that. Let's go for a different color for that one. 25. All right, that's your crash down.
Okay, I'm gonna use crash down on him.
All right. It's been a while. What does that do again?
That.
Earth, a surge in energy, radiant damage, and a 25-foot cone. Any creature in the cone must make a dex save, DC 13. Alright. Alright, it fails, so it's going to take 33 radiant damage.
And then I'll do one of these, and I'm done.
Alright. Solid turn. You saw the radiant energy course through the guardian, causing it to shiver. Ramras.
Okay.
Remember,
I
that
can
is
actually-
difficult terrain.
Ooh, that is right. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just double checking. With my aura, I believe it's already applied on my sheet, so that's 40 feet. Difficult terrain's double movement per square, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think it's time. I am going to move 30 feet, which is here. I will activate my Indigo Avatar.
Okay.
Wendigo, can you go?
And then I will throw my trident at the automaton.
Okay.
So that would just be a normal trident attack, the first one.
And that hits.
And then I will use that ability of the attack to teleport to where it lands.
Yep.
And then I will take my 6 other attacks. So
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Go ahead.
And I will burn 3 radiant or 3 divine smites, so level 1 spells on my last 3 that I'm about to roll. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I just need to double check something on
Yes.
Elben's character sheet.
I also believe I can give the Indigo Death Ward to someone as well when I transform.
I
And
believe
it's
so.
+5 to his damage.
Just to his damage,
so-
not to his.
No, with the Indigo Death Word.
No, we're talking
oh,
about the
sorry.
Blue Avatar one.
My
Yeah.
apologies.
+5 the damage, not
Plus
the
5
hit.
damage, not to hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Only one of them misses anyway. The 1, 2, 3, fourth one. And then you said you're smiting on the last 3, right?
Yes, so I will roll those 3 level 1 spell slots right now.
Sure.
1, 2,
Calculate.
3.
Those just got progressively better.
How much damage?
16. 14. Okay, so he's gonna take 57 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then 24, 28 radiant. Okay, you have triggered
I don't like that.
a reaction.
Before you say what the reaction is, because I had something with the Indigo Avatar, I'd like
Sure.
to give the Indigo Death Word the Rivnor.
Sure.
So if he falls to 0 health, he gains 50% of his health back.
Who wins? All right.
Everyone else just
You'll see the guardian like step up or like stand up and then like brace and crouch down and will activate reassess. And you see like flames bursting out of his feet as he launches himself backwards. Can everyone who was within 10 feet of him, so that'll be Ramras, Rivnor, and one of the guards, need to make a DC 14 strength save. All right, Rivnor, you make it. The guard gets blasted against your shield,
Oh.
and he is now prone. And Ramras, you make it as well. All right.
And I believe
Reassessing combat.
I believe that would be
And-
my turn.
Okay, sounds good. And with that, here, this. Change the token. I don't think that worked. What did they do? Yeah, they did. All right. And from recesses in the walls and in the floor up top of the dais to where you jump to, you see more of these mechs step forth.
Dear God. Okay. 6, 10 of them. Okay.
Okay. Go. Go. Okay. Rivnor, your turn.
Oh, it's all the way over there.
Quick, throw him, guy.
I mean, we do have the little guys too. There's 10 of them that just spawned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Either way, it might be worth it the marshal check to see if we can glean some information from them.
yeah, let's do that first. Nope. Let's not say we did. I feel like the ads are gonna pummel us to death if we don't take him out.
And it looks like the ones on the far end have long range attacks. So it's best to keep that in mind too.
Oh, I didn't even see the ones up there.
Yeah. Fully zoom out, there's 10 of them.
Well, I think it's time to light this candle, ladies and gentlemen.
Why'd you bring candles with you?
Nice.
Rivnor will start channeling his rage and all of his years and expertise in war from his past lives. The redness will start seeping from him. Alright. Who gets... All your allies immediately gain +2 to AC. Enjoy that, everybody.
Thank you.
Everybody gains resistances to all types of damage.
3 allies.
3 allies for Wrath of the Red?
Right?
Yeah.
No.
No.
You gain Wrath of the Red. And then Red's
yeah.
Rage is what you give.
Yeah, Red's Rage, and so I will give one of those to Ramras. I
you.
will give one of those to Guy. And
Oh,
I'm torn between one of Elben's guards and Riel because Riel's not a melee dude, is he?
I am.
Are you? Alright, well, you can have one too!
Yeah. I just haven't been able to get within range.
Very unfortunate.
With that, Rivnor will then... Oh no, I guess Dash is a bonus action too.
Mm-hmm.
So I will slowly trudge towards this dude.
Okay. Make sure you heal yourself up.
And then I will throw the Scarlet Hammer.
Nice. All right, that hits. You deal 7 damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, no, you are full radiant damage right now, so you get 17. No, sorry, 15. Sorry. Okay. Anything else, or is that it?
I think that's really all I can do, so...
All right. It is the Lesser Guardian's turn. Time for them to move. This one's gonna go there. 90.
Perfect.
90. Yeah, it doesn't have to double move. He doesn't have to. Okay. The Lesser Prism. The first one is attacking Rivnor. 1, 2. The first one's a crit, dealing 26 damage to you, but half because of your resistance.
Alright. So, 15.
And another 18 damage.
9.
Which is going to be 9. Yeah. And the second one is going to attack Riel. 1, 2. First swing misses. Second one hits for 14 damage. I think it's half because you're resistant. So it'll
Should
be
it
7
also
damage.
be because my uncanny dodge, does that cut it down further?
If you'd like, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Right, go for it. So you'll go from 7 to 4.
Duh.
Where is? Oops, that just does the thing.
Yeah, so you just go to 4 damage.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Guy.
Yeah, what up?
It's your turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Wants to hit some things, but he's kind of scared about his health.
You do currently have Red Rage,
Red Rage.
which gives you resistance to all non-magical and magical bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing damage. And all of your damage turns into radiant damage from your weapons. And you have +2 AC right now.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go up to this guy and smack him.
Sounds good. Why is this? Oh, they're all taking damage.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're okay with it.
Yeah, feel free to leave that.
Oh, turn off.
Good martial check.
Yeah.
Your martial
So
check is
rare.
good.
What?
Is that
Fuck
on
it is.
even little guys?
Yes. However, okay, because it's Guy, I can't give you this. But take from that information what you will.
Understood.
Oh.
Sorry, I just have to unhook all of them.
Unacceptable.
I know. Sorry. All right. First guy here took the 15 damage. Okay, you attacked the Lesser Prism Guardian here for 19, dealing 5 damage, +2 from your Red's Rage. So that will give you 7 damage. And because it is now radiant damage.
Also, doesn't I get a +5 from my?
And you get +5 from that. So it's
Nice.
-5.
Nice. Good stuff. For a bonus action, can I disengage and run away?
You do not have bonus action disengage.
Rude.
You're a
Fine.
cleric, not a rogue.
Can I do a bonus action? What is it? What's it called? Healing word on myself?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go.
Right, you get 9 HP back. That is
That's
the worst. you can
garbage. Unbelievable.
2 1s. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Gonna tick down your Red's Rage by 1 turn. Rivnor's also needs to go down by 1 turn. Okay. Anything else, Guy?
That's all I can do at the moment.
Sounds good. All right, Elben.
All right. I am going to move up here. I'm going to Crystal Spike through my guard to the Lesser Prism Guard.
They're both the exact same health. What? Which one?
What? Oh,
I
like
think he's
through,
going for the left one.
Yeah, for
I heard the lesser health one. I was like, what?
Lesser Prism Guard, like through my guard.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that will hit giving him 12 health back, and hit the thing for... That is going to be 6 damage. Oh.
And I don't see any range on my crystal storm, my description, so I'm going to place it up here now.
Okay.
Nice.
And I was busy doing some stuff. You said up here, which I assume you mean this. Yes?
No, over
No?
here.
Up here. Okay.
Get
On these
2
two.
of them, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, you redirect your crystal storm, dealing 23 piercing damage, which will go down to 12. They're also
And then I can martial check the guardian.
Yes.
Well, no.
no.
That's fair.
Save.
Alright, I think that's it for Elben.
Sounds good. Okay. Elben's guard.
This one's gonna move up here, this one's gonna move here. I'll put this one a little bit closer to me just in case. And these 2 are going to attack.
Okay. I do believe they have bless.
Oh, okay. Good.
Who cast bless again? Was it Rivnor or was it Guy?
It was Guy.
That's me.
Should be concentrating. Okay. Both of those will miss.
Ooh,
Alright, so it's a slash 1d4? For the bless or no?
Yes. Only roll it once because only one can hit.
Oh, okay.
Alright, missed.
Alright. The other one's going to attack.
Alright, he hits with his second swing. He's not blessed. So that is going to be 4 damage. Plus 5. Alright. What's your other guard doing? Your third one? He's just chilling by you?
He's just chilling by me to protect me, yeah.
Sounds
If
good.
anything comes near, he'll protect me, so... I guess prepare an action for him just in case.
Sounds good. Alright, back to the automaton. Guardian of the Prism. He's going to move forward.
Guess he doesn't actually.
And he is going to... Oh, he needs to roll his d7. 7. Okay. And as a bonus action, you will see his mechanism change again. And he's going to fire his pulse cannon at Ramras.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Because of Rivnor's buff, only
Yep.
one hits me, I believe.
Yep. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Good.
Riel.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one right in front of me.
Damn. All right, that hits. That's gonna deal. A lot. 32 damage, or 33 damage. Sorry. Plus 2 from you're under red rage, I believe, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So that's plus 2 damage from that. So that's 35, and then 5 from Elben. So that'll be 40 damage, and this counts as
Nice.
radiant.
Oof.
The red's rage. So you chunk this guy.
Sick. And that'll be. Actually, you know what?
Wires and oil just spewing all over you.
Damn it. Okay, that is all.
All right. All right, Ranged Guardians. They are going to use their pulse cannon. What's the range here? Okay. So all of them are going to target Ramras, actually.
Understood.
And it'll be 3 attacks. First one fires. 1, 2, 3.
First hits.
Okay, 10 damage. And next one attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Second hits.
1 hit.
That's 9, I believe.
Yep, next attack. 1, 2, 3. I'll miss.
Yes.
And 1, 2, 3. I'll miss. All right. Fucking blasts of light are just pummeling in around you. And only a couple graze you.
Okay.
All right. Then, as a bonus action, they are going to use Shoulder Rock.
Understood.
One is going to target. Actually, the 2 on the left are going to target Ramras's area. 1, 2. These are AoE hits, so they're going to be damage regardless. If they miss on the attack, you take half damage.
I take half then.
Yeah. So you're going to take 7 and 8.
Okay.
And they have a 3-round
15.
recharge. There we go. 3. I can't see this. Okay. The next 2 are going to fire their rockets at Rivnor and Riel. They're aiming at Rivnor, so Riel, this is half damage regardless. Rivnor, does that hit? Probably not, right?
It does not.
Okay, so you take half damage. Riel, do you have evasion already?
Even less than half damage.
I have
Quarter
evasion.
damage.
Are you resistant to fire?
Rivnor, in this form, he is.
Ah, cool.
Resistance to
Love it.
all forms of damage.
Love it. Okay. Sorry, Riel, do you have evasion?
Yeah.
Okay, then you take a quarter as well.
Okay.
So you're going to take 5 damage, both of you, from the first one, and call it 6 damage from the second one. All right, Ramras.
Out of curiosity, if I were to throw my trident and teleport to it, does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, understood. So if that's the case, I'm first going to martial check the little guys, because just in case if something has changed, I want to see if I'm able to get through.
Okay.
Where is it? Here it is. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to throw my trident and hit the one that Riel is closest to. And I will teleport to that one.
Okay.
So I'll be here.
Okay.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see what we do with 4.
All right, so 4 hits. All are radiant by themselves. That is plenty to kill this one. All right. You slam into its chest mid-height with your trident raised, and you're just pummeling down into it, and it falls over.
Okay.
That's not good.
That's not good. So it's still intact.
It's intact. It's a giant hunk of metal.
Fair
It hasn't
enough.
exploded.
Huh. Okay.
But the light that was coming out of it has dimmed away.
Understood. I will use my trident again to throw it to the one closest to Rivnor. I will move over here.
Okay.
And I will attack with the remaining 3 on this one.
And as the light fade from it, you throw your trident again, piercing through its chest, riding this one as well. All 3 attacks hit. And that'll be 12, 15. That's 7 plus 17. 30, 40 damage?
Does that include anything that Rivnor may have buffed me with?
Nope, not yet. You get plus 2 damage, so 46 damage total.
Understood. Yep.
All right. And you take out this one. Hit a 2.
Good.
Falls over.
Good. Before my turn ends, because I'm not able to use bonus actions, and I've already used my martial check, I want to use my free action to get Adamantine Soul. So I get a plus 4 as well, and resistance.
Sounds good.
Yes. So we're at 25 plus the 2 that Rivnor has given me. Okay. Knowing that they have AoE, I will use the remainder of my movement to go 5, 10, 15, actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll stay here in case there's an AoE. And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good.
I believe my avatar form goes away, though, because it's only 2 turns.
You have 1 more turn. You only have 2 turns of Avatar? I thought you have 3
I thought it was
turns
only
of
2.
Avatar.
I'll double check.
Everyone else's is 3.
Maybe it's because it's the first time I used it, but it was last time. But let me double check.
Normally everything's dead after the first turn, so.
That's fair. Avatar, 3 turns. You're correct. My apologies.
Cool. Tick down one of your red ones. Okay, Rivnor.
All right, we're gonna get busy.
Mm-hmm.
Go up and take a swing.
All right, going for the knees.
Probably.
Okay. Okay, both of those hit.
Scarlet Hammerwork is a close range weapon.
Sure.
As well.
You can do whatever you want with it.
Alright.
Alright, all of those hit. That'll be 26, 36. What do you get on your bonuses? Is it plus 5?
Plus 5 from me, yeah.
No, not you. I mean from him.
Plus 2 to all damage.
You sure?
Red's Rage. Oh.
You get +5 to all damage. And
Plus
attack
5.
rolls.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you get a +5 to your attacks as well. Okay, so that deals an extra 30 damage from the 2/7. So what did I say? 36. So that's 36, 66 damage. All right, you one shot this thing,
Damn.
and it too falls over.
I'm gonna take the the health.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, actually, you can't take the health of these ones.
Oh, I guess they don't really
do
have
not.
a soul.
They don't have health. They have energy.
Okay.
Interesting.
I mean that's really all I could do aside from a martial check.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Woo! This is a nice temple.
It really
A
is.
plus.
Funny though, this is a 7, and it's a natural 7. So
Oh boy.
you get a flood of inspiration to you. That dais up at the top there, the white one, looks very important. Perhaps it could be interacted with.
Yeah, let's just get my stubby legs over there.
Or you could tell someone else to do it. But
Hey, Ramras!
well,
White thing!
On it.
No, but you should be.
I'll make my way. Protect the others.
all right. Lesser prisons. This one down here is going to attack Elben's guards. Going to be at the one with Bless. Looks like that'll be 11 damage to that guard.
Top one.
Yep, top one.
Yep.
And this one's going to move down here and attack the same guard. And crit, and will instantly kill that guard.
What?
All right, this you watch as your guard gets speared or a blade shoved into his chest and out the back, and lifted up, and then wadded down to the ground, lifeless.
Oh, need to hire better guards.
Oh.
I should say that with your guard guarding you.
I said it under my breath.
All right, Guy, it's your turn.
Oh man. Ooh. Okay, he's gonna do the same thing. Hit.
Okay, that hits,
Wow, that sucks.
and you still deal 3, 2, 5, 10 damage.
It's something. Uh-huh. Okay.
Anything else?
March check.
Nope.
And then a bonus action. Do I have any, like, things I can do to hit in my bonus action?
I'm pretty sure the only thing you have as a bonus action is your healing word.
Healing.
I think you can also summon your spiritual weapon.
Yeah, but I want to be able to heal.
Fair enough.
Like, when one of us dies, you know?
Well, the guard has
Ooh.
died.
Oh, Birdo. Should I save him? I can save him.
Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, but I got Revivify.
Nah, he's dead.
Rude. Alright, I'm gonna heal
Unless you
one
got
myself.
resurrection, he ain't coming back.
Oh.
A 9th level spell.
Hey.
Alright, who is that on?
Ramras, do you want this healing?
You can give it if you may, but I can look after myself. Help the
Alright, it's all
others.
for me. No, man, it's all for me. You guys are like
You're-
super powerful.
You're at max health.
Now I am, you know.
No, you
No.
always
Now he
have
is. He wasn't before.
No.
He was actually
Oh, I
hurt.
see.
I just added my health, man. Come on. Sorry, Rivnor, you're too far away.
It's all right. I got a couple potions.
Cool, man, cool. Okay. Let's do
Alright.
this. Why is it
Solid.
taking so long?
Solid turn.
It's so hard to
Elben.
fight.
Alright. Well, I'm going to do my Crystal Storm on the big dude.
Alright, you're moving your Crystal Storm.
Yeah.
One big guy. You're
Yeah.
gonna deal 8 or 9 damage to him.
And I'm going to... Would I be able to get both of them at this angle? And my guard with the crystal
No.
spike? No. Alright, well, I'll get my guard in one of them then. With that.
Sounds good. Alright, that hits. Guard gets healed for 14. Prison Guardian takes 7 damage.
Hey, Ramras, do you have the movement to get all the way up to that white thing?
Yes, I will get there.
Okay, well, I was just wondering if you needed me to bring you with a thunder step.
That would be good, but my trident has served me well.
Alright.
Alright, and that was your last turn. So your blue stuff goes away.
My blue!
Elben, with that martial check, you know definitely that someone who is a 7 needs to get to that middle dais.
Alright.
Alright, what do your guards do?
They're gonna go over here and they're gonna attack the one with the full health. And I believe they still have their action surge each.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I think I only used it on the blessed dead one, so. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so that is going to be miss, 2 hits. That's 18. 25, 35, 42, 43, 51, no, 52. 52 damage. Are you guys attacking the big, the full health one?
Yeah.
Okay. 52 damage. Oh wait, that's halved. Silly me. That'll be 26 damage. Alright, these guys are just wailing away at this thing. It's parrying, it's blocking. Trying its best.
Good, good.
Alright, at the end of their turn, the Guardian is going to take a legendary action and make an extra attack. Or take an extra action, I should say. And will fire its cannon at Rivnor. 1, 2, 3. I think all 3 of those hit Rivnor. That'll be 20 damage to him.
Good thing my armor's red.
Yep. Very good thing. All right. And then it's going to be its turn. Where it's going to run up to Rivnor.
Damn.
And it is going to bonus action. Its arm swaps out into the blade again. And will attack Rivnor with his sword. 1, 2, 3.
First 2 miss, and then the last one does half.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. That is that. Ria.
Okay. 2. To move up here. And really have the range to get there, so I'm going to use my bow to hit the lesser prime guardian to the left there.
Mm-hmm. That will miss.
Oh. Well then.
All right.
And then
Not
I'm
much
going
happens.
to, yeah, I'm going to move again. And that'll be it for me.
All right. Lesser guard. It's going to. Two of them are going to fire at Rivnor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll be 12 and 14, I think. Those hit.
Yep.
So it'll be 6 and 7 damage. And then the other two are going to fire at Riel. One, two, three. 1, 2.
Two.
All right. Riel, what's your AC? 16. You're going to take 18 damage from that one attack. But you... this is force damage. This is not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So you're going to take 18 damage. And then you're going to take 12 damage. And then you're going to take 14 damage. You can uncanny dodge one of them. Which I assume you want to do the 18, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was saying,
So
how
you're
much are they again?
18, 12, 14.
Yeah, do the 18.
Alright, so you're going to take 6, 12, 18, and 14, so 22 damage.
Ugh.
No, that's incorrect. 26 plus 6, 32 damage.
I like the first one. Uh-oh.
Alright, Ramras.
Remembering Rivnor saying that he has potions, will put my mind at ease, and I will take my trident and throw it at this lesser prism guardian over here. So I get to teleport to it.
Mm-hmm.
My second attack will go out towards this lesser ranged guardian.
Okay.
Would that hit?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I will take the attack of opportunity and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, it can't
And
make an
30.
attack of opportunity because it only has ranged weapons.
Perfect. I've made it. What shall I do with this?
As you stand up there, you feel a presence in your mind, and it says awaiting command.
Stand down.
All right. And as the automaton is getting ready to swing at Rivnor again, you see it halts midair. And its blade comes down quietly. And all the automatons return to their the places that they were before. These ones go back into the ground. And these ones start walking back. And this one will saunter up to you. As 7 graces the halls once again.
And you have done your duty well.
It has been millennia since 7 have graced my hall.
I bet it has.
Tell me, what are you guarding?
I guard the chamber of the prison. And as you get a moment to kind of look around, you are able to look up behind you, and you see 7 pedestals with all the 7 different colors. And you see a large tapestry on the wall depicting 7 figures in a sort of semicircle around one figure that is devoid of color. It is purely white. You see that all the 7 figures around them are of the different colors, and light goes towards the one figure in the middle.
Interesting.
The rest of you can move as well, by the way. You don't need to stay where you are if you want to. And the automaton is just standing there. You can feel its gaze upon you.
Rivnor is going to chug a greater health potion.
Sounds good.
4d6 plus 6 is 20, right? Yeah.
I will also drink a greater health potion. Never be too careful. Did you have to roll for it, or?
Nope.
I rolled for it so I could see what the numbers were.
Oh, good point. I should do the same, just in case.
Rivnor's going to stand on the red dais.
Okay. Nothing happens specifically.
Aww.
And behind them, are those tapestries, or?
Those
Is
are
it something
flags. Each depicts their original 7.
And I will gaze over at the indigo one, still being mindful that I'm on this pedestal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Could I feel potentially anything emanating from it, or
Nope.
No. Okay.
Can he leave that now that he has control?
I'm nervous. But he did acknowledge us. This robot is here to serve this hall.
Remember, you
I
guys
think
don't
we're
know what
safe
it
to
is.
leave. Oh, never mind then.
I mean, like it, like a to you, it's just a large metal man. You would have no concept of what this is. Maybe it's an automaton. That's the best kind of closest that you could imagine.
That is fair.
Built by a
I
wizard,
mean-
maybe.
Rivnor's a blacksmith. What do you have any guesses?
No, this is beyond Rivnor's knowledge. This looks very advanced.
Well, at least perhaps this metal creature will give you some inspiration.
I wouldn't even know where to start to build that. Pretty sure it shot something at us.
Yes, it was quite odd. Those weapons aren't anything I've seen too much of. It kind of reminds me of the captain, but completely different. At the very least, I think we should take this opportunity to explore the room. Maybe check out each of the colors to see if maybe there's more information to glean. And I will walk over to the indigo one.
Mhm.
I would assume is I have a little bit of trouble sometimes with indigo versus violet. I would say
The
that's
one
the-
beside the red is the.
yes. Perfect. I feel like I'm slightly colorblind at times. And
It's not the easiest making the actual colors because you have to like transform them in incarnate. The
oh,
different
no
tiles.
worries. Honestly, I feel you did a great job. Just my poor eyes. Same thing with black and navy blue for me. But
I struggle
Ramras
with blue and
will.
green, so.
Fair enough. Ramras will walk up and he will touch the indigo structure.
Right, and again, you don't feel anything different. The Tomton is still just standing there, has his blade into the ground.
Automaton, what is the purpose of this hall?
The purpose of this hall is to create a prism.
And what does the prism do?
When all of you are combined, you can create a prism. The full prism can split light and momentarily gain the power of any seven. This is a champion chosen by the seven and fights for them, with them, or on their behalf. Becoming a prism, however, has a major downside. All your memories are lost when you become a prism, and when you die, you are forgotten, and your soul is consumed and splits to return the borrowed power back to the seven that made you. Normally, this destruction of a soul is considered a prime evil, condemning the souls that performed the act to an eternity of servitude to Babylon. But it is a blessing bestowed by the seven, and granted by the great tree, and so absolved.
But it needs to be all 7 of us.
That is correct.
Well, that ain't fucking happening.
A fractured
Probably
prism
for the best.
can be made.
With how
However,
many?
They cannot split light and use the power of any seven. They only have greatly diminished variations of a few sevens' power. The powers seem to be chosen at random, and the prism will always feel pain from the loss of the one of the colors, or however many colors are not present. Fractured prisms have been known to go mad with the pain over time. The longest one survived 34 years before succumbing to madness, and the shortest was 3 months.
I think we should use Gimpo.
Fuck.
It is ill-advised to create a fractured prism.
And keep in mind, with Gimpo, that mind is not its own.
Well, I wonder if we can make Olakenheim more mad.
Rivnor, if I may.
I was joking.
I know, but just remember even what patrons have tried to do to this power.
Well, it's not like we're gonna create a fucking prism without the violet, and don't think he's on board.
Honestly, I wouldn't know with him.
Also, I just want to say Sarek probably would have shit himself with all three of us turning. It's a real pity he didn't get to see that. You got like a recording feature on that thing?
I have many.
You got like a playback?
My mind stores vast amounts of information. My memory banks are at your disposal.
Ooh. Is there any star metal around here?
Star metal can be found on the 3rd floor.
Oh, don't fight if I do. Let me think of some more questions. You two can take a turn or two here.
I do have a question. Yes.
Guy and Riel, don't be afraid to we'll pass along your questions.
Oh, yeah, cool, thanks.
Are there any other tapestries that may be located on different floors?
As I assume, everything outside of this hall has been more or less destroyed since the Great Calamity, when the Astral Dragon collided with Galtesh. Most will be destroyed. I have not been outside this room since. My last directive, stop any to enter.
Understood. Especially with the prism's power. It's something that should be protected.
Indeed. Being 7, you know the power of the violet. The violet erased the knowledge of the prism from the world when he turned, as the prism is immune to the violet's influence, and so it is something Kaidirth fears. When the great astral dragon Ulrantith fell, Kaidirth used the energy from it to augment his own power and wipe the information from the minds of all who were alive. But I, being a machine built on Azengolt, at the request of the Hall of Yggdrasil, the Guardian's memory stores were unaffected. I have been dormant in this chamber since the dragon fell.
How do we get to the other floors from here?
Hey man, wait, I was saying something. I guess I was muted or something. I have a question about the dragon.
The
Huh?
Guardian does not answer questions except to the 7.
Yo, okay, let's learn more about the dragon. That's so cool, man. Tell me more about the dragon. Guys, ask.
What caused the dragon to crash down here?
Oh,
In the main
What?
battle between those who were left of the seven and the violet, being Kaidirth, the great astral dragon fought on the side of the seven.
whoa.
Oblivion augmented the violet's power for a fraction of a second, allowing him to slay the great dragon Ulrantirth. He was made to be amongst the heavens, his wings stretched to create the starry skies. His body touching the earthly plane caused the destruction and the badlands around.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's also a story to mourn.
Oh, there was a myth. There's a myth that the dragon fell. I didn't know there was an actual dragon that actually fell. And he was on the good side, the good guys. That's pretty cool.
It is reassuring, but still to lose such an ally.
You know, Ramras, I don't think you're appreciating the situation. It's such a noble way to die. And the fact that it even existed. Like, did that dragon have any descendants? Or like, does anyone have the power similar to that dragon now? Who is a worthy who's the closest person to that dragon now as he was back then? You know.
It is an interesting prospect.
What are you gonna ask? You're gonna ask for me, man.
Yes,
If a solid.
yes, I could, and I will.
I'm so excited.
The great astral dragon. Are there any descendants of its power, or somehow linked to it via lineage or blessing?
Yes. Runetheris
Who?
is one such. Who is his kid?
Say that again. What was his name?
The god
Runetheris.
Runteris. The god of the Hall of Knowledge.
Oh,
The god of knowledge, yes.
okay. Oh,
Well, it does bode well we still have an ally that is linked to the
Oh.
great dragon.
yeah. Another question, but I can't remember it now. Riel, come on, man. This is cool stuff. Don't you want to know more about the dragon that made
What?
the mountains and badlands?
While you're thinking, just recently, we lost connection to our ancestors' memories. Do you have any information on that guardian?
Speculating.
Don't
One can
think too
assume
hard.
that a loss of such memory would be a cause of an action due to the violet's energy.
Are you able to track where the violet is now?
I am not.
Have there been any violets since Kaidir?
There have been many. The last violet that was made by Yggdrasil with a fraction of its power was Kasiva Biachenko.
Whoa, sounds sexy. Sounds hot. She's still alive?
She is not.
Oh,
She was laid
that's
to
bad.
rest here after she went mad.
Oh, yeah, no. Hot girls are always crazy, man.
All Violet 7 that have come after Kaidirth have eventually succumbed to the madness.
Yeah.
Is her spirit still around?
Unknown.
You know, Ramras, if they all share a connection like we do, and we find one of their spirits, maybe they're not all evil.
Can I get you to make me a history check with advantage?
All right, I could do that for you,
Could be
sir.
anyone in this room, actually.
Well,
As
I've
in-
got plus 10, so
So
Yeah.
you'll roll a 3.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
I think I got a good history check.
All right. Rivnor, as you say
No.
that, you remember that
Never mind.
Kasiva Biachenko was mentioned to you by Sirac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a Violet servant defeated by a I guess a squad from the Obsidian Guard.
Yes. And I believe
there-
you found her artifact as well earlier.
Yes.
Is there any
Sorry.
knowledge of any Violet that didn't go
No.
bad guy?
All Violet have turned to the Violets cause in the end.
Are there any relics? Or the 7 left behind here?
If they were not destroyed, relics could be found in many places. However, I have not left this chamber since.
Are there any additional hidden rooms that connect to this chamber?
No.
Oh, hey man, hey robot man. Do you want to leave this the chamber and see the sun again?
Guy, with all due respect, I do think it's best that this machine stays here.
So you're not going to ask him? Or are you trying
Even
to
though I
control the
think-
robot, Ramras?
Even though I think that this machine can handle itself, it would be ill-advised to have this technology shared with the rest of the world. At least at this time.
Sounds sus. Like they could be our personal guard. They could be your guards.
And if
But
it
it's
enters the
world.
wrong hands, many kingdoms would be ill prepared to fight against it.
I did hear about this fox thing. It was kind of scary. But, pretty sure these guys only serve you guys.
But
Don't they?
would we know about Tetsuko?
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah. That damn
I don't think I was
fox.
there. Yeah. I've heard stories, but I don't think I've met it yet. And I heard she has a crazy robot army, but she did magic, and they only serve her. So maybe these things work the same way for you guys, because you're all magic and shit.
Perhaps, but I do have a burning question I've been meaning to ask. Can a prism be made without the violet?
A fractured prism can be made without the Violet.
But would it be effective against our enemy?
Possibly.
Ooh.
There is also a possibility that if you can get a Violet servant onto its pedestal, a full prism can be made.
But would Oblivion be involved in that creation?
Unknown, but unlikely, as the prism was always immune to the Violet's effects.
This is something that may bode well. But how would we even get one here?
Unknown.
There's something else that's... Oh, yes. Go right ahead, Rivnor. You
No,
first.
no. I've asked a pile of questions. By all means, Ramras.
Oh,
Well, fair
keep
enough.
asking.
Well, being in
Oh.
this hall with my comrades, we were looking at some visions of tapestries, and we felt that we've been missing something to fight against the Violet and really step up as full 7.
Correct.
Is there any wisdom that you could give us to lead us on that path to grow fully?
As 7, you are weak. The weakest I have
Uh,
seen.
uh,
None
And
of
although
you
I
are in tune with all 3 of your aspects. Your full power cannot be unlocked until you are attuned.
that vision from the mirror, it did speak of something similar. We're neglecting our other aspects. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I do not know what those are, which you neglect, but a full 7 would have been able to destroy me on their own.
I fucking told you.
Yes,
Bananas.
you were right, Rivnor.
Well, somebody's got to be the brains of the operation since Brainiac here ain't asking the fucking questions.
Well, to be fair, I've also failed you in some ways too.
Well,
I should be
apparently
wise.
not. Apparently the fucking Violet can't be fucking redeemed. Apparently Rivnor just made an ass of himself, being Ramras. Oh, I'm gonna kill everybody. Oh.
Well, Rivnor, if I may, although I do find you protecting your little town admirable, just remember to take action when it's needed. For death and war go hand in hand. And we will need to wage war to fight against oblivion. That's why the dragon sacrificed itself after all.
Correction. It was not a sacrifice.
But
It was defeated.
it still died in battle for our cause. Well, I'm no stranger to working on myself, but I would have never expected that I'd neglected my training regimen. And Rivnor, you do have some wise words. Just remember to act on them. And I will think of my intentions and mentality against some of my targets. Does that suffice for now?
Apparently not if they're purple. Apparently they're irredeemable.
If we can find a way to...
No, wait. I'm not taking a shot at you. I'm taking a shot at myself because apparently all the last people who've been infected with the Violet have gone nutter butters.
And, what you say is something I wish for, in terms of the Violet being redeemed. I have a feeling that this prism might be the best chance we've got. If there's any hope of maybe separating those two entities, we need to figure out what this prism fully does and how to use it against Oblivion. Although it's not a sure shot.
I wonder if there's a way to update the robot's knowledge.
Well, I have a feeling that maybe, since it is connected to this temple, maybe it learns with us. But I could be wrong. How do you update your memory banks?
My memory banks are always being updated. through my experiences or things I am told.
So
Well,
there's
at
no
this-
way we can connect to you to give you more insight to what's happening in the world since you've been in here for so long.
You can tell me.
Looking for more of a quick download than a conversation.
Okay, so there's these ladies called these blacksmiths. They do something called blacksmithing. They're all super hot, you see, and like you can only really like see it for me to explain it properly. But like their own type of woman. I don't know if you had women like that back in the day when you were out and about in the world, but like I just
There's
really
some
like
words in there.
blacksmith girls.
Guy, remember, it most likely doesn't listen to you or Riel.
Well, you gotta update him about all the cool things in the world, and what's cooler than hot blacksmith girls?
I'm sure it knows something about the process of blacksmithing and metallurgy.
No, the girls. Duh. Like, come on, there's other important things than, like, boring stuff. Take the goddess Eos, for example. My lady queen. Hey, does he know about Eos?
I'm sure he does.
Yeah, she's my everything. I love her. When you guys are making this sound weird. It's not weird.
Are there any further questions?
Has the tree ever been recluse before? Has it ever been silent?
Yes.
Why?
When it experiences great trauma. For example,
And
when
it-
Orentith fell.
Yes, and we did see the damage done on the map in the other room. But is there anything we can do as Seven to help
What
ease the
damage
pain
has
of the
been
tree?
done on the map in the other room? Insufficient knowledge.
Oh, see, he doesn't know anything about that.
Fair enough. Well,
Is that
The world
Rivnor.
of the old gods is surrounded by purple energy.
he said it was insufficient knowledge with the tapestry in the room, right?
it only knows what it's experienced and has been told. And we have just woken it up. This has been recent news.
Hey guys, so we gotta spend like a few days here and update these robot things.
That could be
Has it-
wise.
Justilia hasn't been lost.
That is correct.
Seems to be the case.
That would indeed cause great trauma. Does Asengult still reign?
I no idea. How could we find out?
Go there.
Go there.
How?
The portal would have been in this building. Probably destroyed.
Can we create a new portal?
Query not found.
Ah, somebody erased it. Well, where are you from?
I was built in Asengult. Fourth planet from Oblivion.
Do you have any of those fancy gadgets on you in like a smaller form?
Negative.
Rivnor like snap his fingers like shit. Yeah.
I was built purposefully to defend this room.
Is there a way that we can amplify our power?
Become in tune with yourselves.
How?
Each of your aspects
Right.
must be in balance.
Connecting with each other's personal lives, obviously.
All right, Guy, give me another question. I know you're like burning holes in your head here. Let's go.
They have families. Do they feel kingship?
Do you? Rivnor's like rolling his eyes. Are you? Are you
Rivnor,
autonomous,
this
or
could be
are you
why.
artificially intelligent?
This could be
I
why
am
you
artificial.
haven't
I
touched
have
into
been
your
built.
powers.
Can you act under your own recognizance?
I can only act under my prime directive. Protect
I don't
this
even.
room.
Would Rivnor even have any concept of what an artificial intelligence would be?
I think your closest link would be Warforged, but even then, that's a soul.
You
Well,
can
that's
have
like
an
a soul being
artificial- well, like, kind of. Your
Well,
concept of an
construct
artificial
would
would be a
be-
construct, but that
Yeah,
it doesn't have an intelligence. It can't act on
built
its
for a
own.
purpose. Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, so you're asking it if it's a construct, essentially. But unless you can phrase that better, it's not going to be able to answer that question to your sufficiency.
If you were released from your prime directive, what would you do?
Prime directive cannot be overridden unless in Asmongold.
And if it were,
A new
what would
directive
you
must
like
be
to
given.
do? He's gonna turn to Ramras. He's like, this isn't getting anywhere.
Well, it's good that you're learning about this construct of sorts. But I still think we should linger on the words it's told us. We need to get our aspects in balance. And that's going to take time. Something that we may not have a lot of, but we need to get started. Rivnor?
Hi.
Thank you for keeping me in check. And although I don't agree with you, at many times, you still look out for me, and I hope to do the same for you.
I appreciate that.
One of my chopped
I-
liver.
I did not mean to leave you out, Elben. Just, Rivnor and I have been butting heads for a little bit. And if you need any help in terms of figuring things out, remember, you can talk to any one of us. We're in this together, but we will think differently. And it's important to learn from each other, so maybe we can be in tune with those aspects. Although, we are fragmented, and that worries me. We haven't even found the orange.
To your
Correct.
knowledge,
You do not find it. It is found.
That is also fair. I misspoke.
is there any way that we could possibly redeem A servant of the Violet.
Negative.
Fuck!
All
But-
Violet servants must be destroyed.
This seems like it was programmed.
I do
So
believe
that their
that.
souls may return to the stream.
Yes. Rivnor, I'm willing to hazard a guess, as we were talking about earlier. Violet servants must be destroyed. And only then we would be able to sever the connection from oblivion. But if we seek out this prism, once we have at least our 6th member, we might have a shot at least redeeming the color. I don't know how it would happen, but it's the only thing that maybe has a chance of causing oblivion to weaken.
I want to get to this fucking armory.
Be advised. Probably destroyed.
Don't you dare jinx us. That is rude. Positive thinking only from you.
Understood.
Thank you.
Rivnor, you've
there be any
limited what we
further
might
queries?
learn.
Can I have your sword?
Good luck carrying it.
It cannot be removed from my body.
Can we have one of the other guardians come with us?
Negative. Their prime directives are to guard this room.
Rewrite
prime
their prime
directives
directive.
were built specifically on a different planet in Asengult to stop
Speaking
the
of-
use of
If you take a
machines.
cat and you strap a buttered piece of toast on its back
Oh my gosh.
and you throw it at the ground, what would happen?
You would get a cat on the ground with those.
That's not how it works. This thing doesn't know anything. It creates a quantum fissure.
Out of character.
Quantum fissures are not created in such a manner.
Out of character, do we know exactly the artifact that Gimpo took? Like, do we actually know that
only
Gimpo
Guy
has the
saw
amulet?
it.
Okay, fair enough then. Fair enough.
Any further
And-
queries?
Yes.
Can you resurrect my fallen guard?
Negative. I do not have that capability.
Is there a treasure hoard somewhere in this facility?
I do not understand the question.
Is there a room filled with gold and provisions?
Yes.
Oh, dude. He'll start elbowing Ramras. He's like, where is that?
That would have
Don't
been on the 3rd floor, beside the armory. No,
And
the vault.
it's probably there, right?
Correct.
Yeah!
Are there any other rooms that just allow us 7 to enter?
Not in the Hall of Yggdrasil.
So where is this door to the 3rd floor?
Past the 2nd floor. Sorry, he doesn't respond. yet.
Where's the door to the 2nd floor?
That's what I meant.
Past the 1st floor. Down the stairs.
I want to slap this thing.
That's fair.
Well, I do think we should at least warn him. Or warn this construct. There is an individual that was tailing us. The entrance to this room, is it sealed off to only members of the Seven and those that allow it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then why'd you attack us? You would have known it was us.
It was
I
following
do not
its
possess this
directive.
information. That is a magical barrier placed there by one of the previous blue.
Rivnor's gonna glare at Elben.
Well, that makes sense.
That's fair.
All right, look, come on. Last minute questions here.
Protect the knowledge in this place. There is a dark entity that is trying to acquire it. Try not to let it
Understood.
fall into its hands.
I will not.
Thank you.
I stopped
What
thinking
dark
when I
entity?
heard gold.
Do you have any building schematics for your anything similar to you?
Negative.
And to answer your question, the dark entity is the god Alokan High.
Alokan has tried many times, but always failed.
Well, that's probably why you sent him.
Understood.
Well, that's fucking disappointing. I wanted to make a little
There is
kaboom
knowledge
stick.
within my memory banks that must not be allowed to be given to Alokan High.
Well, what about me?
It is
I
not to
want-
be given to anyone on this planet.
I want to make a boomstick, though.
Is there anything we can do to help preserve that knowledge so that it does not fall into any unwanted hands?
Keep this room a secret.
What room?
Correct.
Ah, it gets jokes.
Well then, we need to get our story straight to figure out what to tell those two, so they do not know the existence of what's actually behind the door.
Just say it's prism room that's got a fancy refractor that only 7 can enter.
But the room itself must be kept a secret. That's what he just said.
It was a pile of rubble, and someone got stuck, so it took us longer to get them out.
Fair
That's
enough.
Can you, like, heal us and fix any scratches and stuff?
Negative. That is
All
not
right,
what?
the guard's dead. We could use that as an excuse. The rubble fell on him.
This has been only marginally as helpful as I'd hope.
I
You
think
must
this.
ask the right questions.
I do have a question.
And I might have
Do any of the previous 7 have a message for us in this fight against Oblivion?
No message has been left by a previous 7.
I have a question. What is the right question? Somebody has to ask him.
But the thing is, I think we were told out of character, so it's not like it would know what the right question means.
He said it in the robot voice.
That's also fair. Is there any knowledge you wish to impart upon the 7 in this room to prepare them for the upcoming war against Oblivion?
Create a prism. That is your greatest weapon against the violet.
Understood. And do we have to wield it together, or only one person holds on to it?
It is autonomous.
Understood.
Did he say what the easiest way to find the other 7 were?
Well,
Well,
the thing
we
is,
know.
we know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're just missing one.
The orange.
I would
Well-
recommend being together with your other 7 as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's just zappy zap him here.
Well, I mean, he does have a point. We are stretched thin, but Sutsuko's fighting a war against that damned fox. There's a way that maybe we could aid her, or
Tamaki
Could
is
we
right.
use? Could past 7 help us create a prism?
Also,
What?
by the way, Tamaki is the one.
oh
Tamaki
yes,
seven,
I
fighting Tsukuko.
I meant to say Tamaki fighting Sutsuko. Wow,
Teriyaki? What?
Gesundheit.
Repeat your question.
Could aspects of the past 7 be used to help create a prison?
Unknown. Never been tried.
Oh yeah! Oh, club juice! Hey!
Did you not tell me that you do not have contact with any of the others?
He's very excitable.
Club juice, come on! Well, he can hear us wherever he is. Club juice!
But we do understand if we are fortunate enough to run into maybe a connection remade, that perhaps it could be used to make a prism. But still, it seems like our best. Yes, Rivnor?
Could I roll insight to see if Rivnor could like make a connection of how to make like a relay?
What do you mean?
How to make a what?
Like a relay to commute, like to increase the like communication.
What are you making, like a
What?
booster?
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
Wi-Fi booster to the
just
afterworld?
Evan. Yeah, yeah.
No.
Oh, I missed your ideas.
If you come across a way to get to Asmongold, perhaps a good path to seek.
Well, if they built you, I'd certainly think so.
My world has many weapons, high quality.
Is there anything
Right.
else within? Sorry.
For my world is overrun with Depthar.
What the hell is that?
Depthar were created. They are amalgamations of beings, cursed souls who have twisted and transformed. These beings were created by Crowley.
Oh.
Crowley tried to create a world with creatures that he could fight. However, they were beyond even his control, and soon ravaged our world. Our technology had to keep up.
So Crowley's from another world.
Crowley is from your world.
Fair enough. Besides the portal, is there any other items in this hall that may assist us on figuring out how to get there?
Query too broad.
Are there any alternative routes besides the portal? Perhaps an entity that possesses the power to travel between worlds.
Many entities known to you as gods can travel between worlds.
Well,
Would Astaroth be able to?
Unknown.
I think we're gonna have a chat with the old hammer swinger.
and I will speak to Glory as well.
You know who would probably like really be all for this? Nero.
Well, if anything, there is one god that might be more versed in travels. I
Oh
believe we met him
no.
on our journey.
Oh, really?
Don't you remember him?
The guy who turned bandits into cupcakes?
Yes.
Oh, Wandox.
We may run into him one day.
Wandox can indeed travel between worlds.
But he likes to fuck around.
But he's all about the journey, and maybe if we're able to share how long our journey is, maybe he would like to tag along and be a part of it. I think he's in it for the story more than anything, but I don't really know him.
I have a feeling, and call me fucking crazy,
Fucking crazy.
thanks, Elben, that we probably wouldn't have to look too far.
If I think what you're implying, that seems to be an unnecessary risk.
I don't think you know what I'm thinking then.
Then I'm glad it's not. You go on.
Are you pulling Gimpo back into this?
That's what I was worried about.
No, but we have a couple of options. We could get Gambler to reach out, or we could just, I'm just gonna go and throw this out there that the last time he probably wasn't just randomly there. There's gotta be, I feel like there might be a curiosity.
Who is the gambler?
The Gambler Black.
Entity unknown.
He's not really.
He's a patron.
Makes fancy magic dice that could change the outcome. Patron of luck.
Information has been stored.
Oh, good. In
New
2,000
patron
years,
has
when
been added.
2,000 years when they're digging up our corpses and they're chatting with this fella.
What relevance does the Gambler Black have to you?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, not to me, but maybe those two.
he's my patron. He had me roll the dice in the Temple of the Seven to steal the power, and it was transferred to me instead.
Understood. Information updated.
I don't know if he has enough juice to send us to a different world.
He probably does if it would benefit him. So what could we offer him in return?
I wouldn't deal with him. At least I would not advise it.
Temple in the New World?
That's what I was thinking.
I wonder if
I
he
mean-
could even appear in here.
It's that or try and get the attention of Wandox.
Well, maybe
Guy,
they already
Riel, anything that you guys care to offer?
No, man.
You guys are doing a fine job.
It's pretty cool, to be honest.
Hmm.
And like, we can always come back here, right? With the 7.
Sorry, I'm laughing at the message.
Does not compute.
So gold.
Where did the other 7 go to connect with their other aspects?
Point.
Training of 7 was not my purview.
Whose purview was it?
Usually an older 7.
Yeah, that's... Well, our one lifeline is probably on a beach somewhere sipping mojitos.
Well,
Up until the Great Calamity, 7 always existed for every color.
understood. I think the closest thing that we have right now are those relics. Maybe those messages within will help guide our training.
Sorry, did anybody touch the tapestry that's in here?
I don't remember if it's actually. I think they were flags because I remember asking that question earlier.
There is like a mural along the wall depicting the scene that I was talking about. Oh wait,
Oh yeah.
Sorry, there is a mural depicting everything.
Yeah.
Like the 7 in the arc, but there's no tapestry the same way.
Rivnor's gonna poke the mural.
Oh, it's a well-made mural.
Damn it!
Your stonesmith hands understand the care and craftsmanship that went into this.
Is there any advice that has been left with you by our past aspects?
as previously mentioned, this was not my purview.
But you've spoken to other 7 over the years.
I have. My last interaction with the 7 were somewhat hastened due to the impending calamity.
Then I think we have a few more questions to ask. Because
Ask away.
how would you define each of our colors? Maybe we're looking at what the color defines and the way that we are emphasizing one attribute over another. How would you describe what it would look like that these attributes are in balance, these aspects?
Unknown.
Understood. Well, I'm done with my questions.
It is a matter
Rivnor?
of spiritual nature.
It's of spiritual nature. Interesting. Well, I know I at least got one of those aspects down. I don't know about the others, though. Rivnor, Elben, do you have any other questions left to ask this construct?
No, but we can always come back.
We could, but remember the trek is dangerous after all, and we may not have the same company as last time. Or this previous time, I mean, or this current time.
Do you have a map of the temple?
Good point.
Light will come out of his like central, I don't know, chest, and a map will appear in 3 dimensions on the ground.
Rivnor will bust out his cartography tools.
I haven't seen you make a map in a very long time, Rivnor.
I know, last time we were all amazed.
If I may, and if you still have that map prior, could you share your maze map with me at another time?
I mean, sure, it's back in Riverstone, but
Of course.
Yeah.
It's on the way, so I think it will come in handy, at least for the future of the elves.
okay. So River take a couple minutes to do up a map.
Yeah.
Just trying. if there's anything
Riel's
else.
just walking around checking things out.
Can
Riel
you
doesn't find anything of interest, really. The
Can
plans still seem to be
you
going, which is interesting.
can you overlay all
Oh.
of your historical data on the violet and where the most occurrences seem to occur?
You're asking in general of the world?
In general of the world, from the last time that it's known the seven.
In general, the highest concentration is in populated centers, so cities.
What about the largest amount of energy in one location?
That would be in the sky just before, or just as the violet Kaidirth slew Uldrentith. That would be the greatest.
Concentration during those times.
Yeah. And the greatest concentration of power was always when Kaidirth himself showed up. As
Is
a
there
reminder, you guys
anywhere?
have never seen him.
Can you project a image of Kaidirth?
Yeah, I mean, there's one on his.
Oh,
flag.
on the
So,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
But he creates a lifelike image of Kaidirth.
Man, I need one of these for my shop.
But although that may be good, there's something that's been bugging me in this room, in this place, really.
Is it Elben?
No. At least not until he draws a bad card. But, I do have another question. Considering the Badlands and how much death and decay is on the way here, why is this place still filled with flowers and vegetation?
Unknown.
Interesting. Is the vegetation like still all around the room?
Speculation. Some sort of spell.
Do you think it could have been a spell cast by the green?
Quite possible.
Interesting.
Are there any old centers of power for the Violet, like fortresses, somewhere that the other seven have told you that they're known to spend time?
All hideouts of the seven, or sorry, of the violet, or fortresses of the seven, of the violet, have been that are in my databanks have been destroyed by previous 7.
I'm tapped out, lads.
Yeah.
Then I shall go about making repairs to the ones that you have destroyed.
You have our thanks.
And our promise not to let anybody other than 7 know about this room.
Oh.
Understood.
Immediately.
You
stab
might
him.
call it
Kidding.
an you might call it you might call it an oath.
Perhaps, but you notice nothing happened.
Interesting. Uh...
Damn it! I wanted that god to show up for a second.
There is a reason.
Yeah, I figured. Probably because it's part of the 7. The whole 7 dealy.
Elben tried to contact his patron. He wouldn't be here either.
That makes. Is this a different plane?
I was about to say.
Unknown.
Kaiser clearly wants to ask questions.
All right.
Are there any?
And-
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Are there any ways back here besides the door we came in? Are we able
Negative.
to return and give you understood? Well, you should make those repairs. Guard
Alright,
this place
and-
well.
And with those words, as you all funnel back outside, this campaign will come to an end. Anything that you guys want to discuss with the other 7, we'll go to the 7RP chat, maybe telling them of what happened here. That would be kind of you. And if there's anything else you want to RP out of the, like you guys leaving here, looking for star metal, that kind of stuff, just put it in the text RP.
I want to
Okay.
go to the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
You can. 100% you can.
We're
But
all gonna die.
that is where we will end this campaign. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you for your host.
Thank you.
Oh
Thank
man,
you.
thanks.
It was a fun little side quest
Yeah.
with information that needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't see you guys next time, because there won't be one.
Boo! Boo!
We will probably see Rivnor, Elben, and Ramras again. Probably not until the 7 campaign.
Understood.
That's what you think.
It is what I think. You might show up here and there as connections from other 7.
Cameo
It's the-
appearances.
Since the
Or
Iron
maybe a-
Lord's campaign against Tutsuko will be coming up next.
Oh boy.
When that will be, I don't know, but that'll be soonish.
Nice.
Alrighty. Well, thank you all for joining. I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Let's
you.
turn-
Have a
before
good
we go,
night.
before
What?
we go,
Yes.
let's turn Riel
What?
into a fractured prism.
Oh,
Wow.
gee.